got a lot more work done on the 440 and the D100, but I got these, they're like knockoff Samson shorty headers, but they have a big 3-inch collector on them. So I went 3-inch exhaust all the way back. I don't know if you can see it in there. And then I got a 3-inch thrush straight through turbos on there. I'm gonna do a cold start on this. So also, I had these airbag brackets, like mounting plates, I've had for a long time. I did some airbags on some cars, but I had some extra plates left over, and I thought, man, it'd be cool if they were square. So anyways, I just went ahead and made my own spring slider brackets, and I welded them in. And this is like where you want your spring slider setup for like quarter-mile ETs. If you're driving it for the street, you know, you might want it in the center. Okay, so represent weight on the bed. Spring goes back. But as you give it gas and your tires and rear end hook up, it'll go forward. But anyway, it's my rendition. Adjustability. After I get the bed on, the bed's pretty heavy, but I mean it is a short box, but it does have some weight to it. And that's about the only weight that'll be on here. Except for the fact that the fuel tank's going to be mounted right here, which will be fulcrum weight, if you will. The bed will be evenly distributed, so I might actually move this back one to get it more centered after the bed and stuff's on, but I'm going to put all that stuff on and fill the tank and see where I'm sitting before I make any adjustments. I got the pinion angle set, and how I set it is off the crank, and I was sitting at like 86 off the front of the motor, off the harmonic balancer. So I went back and I adjusted my pinion up to 86 back here. That way, you know, it's nice and even. So, but after I get the weight on and maybe do a couple of torquey passes, and after I get the bed on and get all the weight distributed where I want it, then I might need to adjust that again. If I do, I'll adjust it with the shim under the shackle or underneath the spring perch. But anyway, yeah, it's coming together slowly but surely. Next thing I'm gonna do is pull the fuel tank and then finish building my other one. And then I gotta get some shocks. I got a custom mount some shocks somewhere. Probably gonna use this bar here. I think I might move the shock inward a little bit and then get a like a shorty shock or a lowered truck shock. See what my availability is tonight and figure it out. But if I went ahead and I used like the stock shock, it would be compressed and then it would be at a real strong angle. So I'm gonna get it moved. One more thing too is I've been seriously contemplating a Caltrax setup on this, but with that gas tank removed, I'd be able to utilize my pinion snubber by mounting a bar across here, across the bottom of the frame, kind of straight across almost, you know, with some adjustability of course, but might go ahead and do that instead. Chrysler Pinion snubbers always worked pretty good for keeping spring wrap under control. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and elaborate on these a little bit more. I think I should, but I used to do dirt circle track racing, and we used these a lot. And a Chrysler Leafspring, if you were allowed. You could use them on modifieds and super stocks, but I see more and more people using them on the street and at the drag strip, and it helps to hook up in the rear a lot more. It takes the load and distributes it evenly. But you can see I got 9 degrees in this one, in both of them, but it's real close to eye, your front or rear leaf eye to your front leaf eye. That's about where you want it, so it has like the least path of resistance going forward as you torque on the rear end here. But yeah, these things are cool, man. And these are Speedway. Got these from Speedway, and it has an actual bearing, a sealed bearing in it. And there's no movement side to side, no give. It's all just up and down travel.